Hello my confident friends, how are you? Welcome to Friday's Cards for the Collective. Hope you're well and been enjoying your week. Hope you all had a lovely Beltane celebration yesterday. It in the UK is definitely the weather for it. It was absolutely gorgeous. So anybody who wants to take a look at these cards, they can go onto the Facebook page or Instagram page, Confident Soul Katie. You can also, there before I do the reading, so you can have a pause and have a little look, see what cards resonate with you, and then obviously take a little look at the reading that I'm going to do now to see which one that you pulled and what the reading is with it. Okay. Right, can I have the first card, please? One. Can I have the second card, please? Two. And can I have the third card, please? Oh, this one's at the bottom of the pack. Three. Thank you. Okay, 3 cards today. What have we got at the bottom of the pack? King of Wands. So this is all about personal growth. I've got a real feeling with this as well about being seen, maybe being seen within yourself. So the card you may want to see at the bottom is the shadow card, King of Wands. And I felt, yeah, all about sort of coming out and your personal growth. So if you had a little look at the cards and you resonate with the card on the left hand side, the card we have today is the 10 of Pentacles. I love this card because it is a card that shows how much that you have built and created. Okay, it shows that there is the bridge here. This is a real sort of signifying thing for me here. It shows the purity of companionship. So how being part of something and having that companionship is important to you, and an important part of your prosperity. So if you resonate with this card, I feel this is kind of all building on relationships for you. So whether it's a fact that you are looking for that companionship relationship, or whether it's the fact that you have come to a point in your life where you have built so much with somebody and that you are now comfortable within that companionship. Okay, and this is all, like I said, to do with your personal growth. This is all to do with kind of like being seen. So either being seen because you want that type of relationship and that is what you're striving for and that's what you're looking for, or because you've got that relationship and you've got that wisdom and you want to be seen as that you are happy and you are comfortable within that relationship. But also don't forget about feeling comfortable within yourself, because when you build something and you create something within yourself and you find that companionship within yourself, that really helps you to create that with other people. Because until you can feel really kind of settled and connected within yourself, you're not going to portray that out to other people. You're just going to portray almost like an insecurity to other people. So if you are looking for that type of a relationship and maybe, you know, it's not coming to you quite yet, then look inside you and feel inside you where you are not feeling settled within yourself, you know. And if you have achieved that, then well done. Like if you have achieved that and you are now in that relationship where you feel comfortable, and maybe it's that relationship within yourself. Maybe that's what the development is within yourself that you have created. Either way, it leads to a real sort of prosperous feeling within you, and it leads to a real personal development of growth. So with that card, yeah, it feels a real positive card, a real positive message for you today. The second card that we had actually came out in reverse, and that was the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, very much in her power when it's in the right way up, very much in her power, seen things, been there, done that, signed off the t-shirt sort of thing. Somebody who does not take fools, and she's quite happy to cut cords and just disconnect from people. And when we are connecting this with our shadow card of personal growth, the message that I'm getting from this is quite the reverse, quite the opposite to that. That at the moment that you're not sitting in your power, and you are not cutting those cords, and you are not letting things go. And because of that, it is halting and it is stopping your personal growth. It's almost, in a sense, blocking your connection also, okay? So this card is kind of, you know, it's kind of saying that right now you need to come down and ground yourself, okay? Swords are a very logical card. So, and with the sword here, you can see it pointing down, which shows me there's not enough grounding that is going on here right now. So you need to try and take a step back and try and ground yourself from whatever situation that is making you feel that you are having your power, your energy taken away from you. You need to call in your power. You need to basically be able to bring it back from whoever or whatever situation is drawing that out of you. And you need to try and cut the cords. And that can sometimes be difficult. But when we cut the cords, we cut the negative cords within a relationship. You don't have to cut them all if you're not ready to do that, but you try and cut out the negative cords. You try and change your perception of things. It will then strengthen those positive connections that we have, and by doing that, it puts you in a more powering situation, okay? So there's a little bit of homework for you guys to do if you resonated with this middle card here. There's a little bit of inner work that needs to be done there, okay? And the second card that we have, which is also in the reverse, was the Higher Priestess. Now, with the Higher Priestess, in the right way round, we're looking at it from a very sort of feminine, very kind of yin sort of place, where we're just kind of there on that veil between the two worlds, the connection between the two, okay? And that there's a real kind of balance going on there. There's a real kind of like harmonious balance that, you know, that is being created there, okay? But I feel with this card, with it being in reverse, I do not feel that harmony right now. Maybe you are not in balance and an alignment with your connection of who you truly are right now. So maybe you're experiencing some what we call psychic attacks or some negative attention. Maybe you're confused in your journey right now of who you are. Maybe you're going through an awakening. Maybe you are completely blocking that awakening. Maybe you're just not ready for it. Whatever it is, that it does not feel balanced, it does not feel harmonious, and it does not feel that, once again, that you are sitting in that power. It almost feels like a kind of very negative yang energy where, you know, you are going out of your way to try and prevent it, okay? Now, with this one, I really feel like I need to bring out a card to help with confirmation of this, because I want to try and feel into a solution for you guys. You know, if this is happening, what the solution could be to help. Oh, they're making me go right to the bottom of the pack for this one. Where is it? Come on then. Sometimes it goes this way. Oh, there we go. Sometimes it takes a little while for it to come out. Okay. And we're in reverse again. There's a lot of reverse today. In reverse, we have the, gosh, have a look at that. We have the Six of Wands, okay? Now, the Six of Wands, when it is the right way up, it is, you need to shout out from the clouds. You need to rejoice and celebrate in whatever achievements, whatever is happening, whatever you're creating. And it's saying, you know, go out there and be acknowledged for what you're doing. Don't hide behind it. The other way around that we're looking at it is healing. Healing, 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 healing. There is so much healing that is needed here right now. And it is something that you don't necessarily need to be sharing with other people. Okay? This healing journey that you are on right now, this personal growth that you're going through right now, you need to find within you. Okay, you need to develop that within you. You hold the key to whatever is going on right now with you, and this is something that like you need to try and sort of figure out. Now, that's not to say having people to hold the space for you. That's not to say that, you know, seeking advice on ways that you can possibly help yourself. But what this is saying is, if you are going to shout it out and tell everybody about it, you're not listening within of what's going on, because you're going to get too much traffic coming in from different directions, and you're not going to be able to make your own decision and journey of how you personally need to work this out. It's all to do with kind of perceptions. Everybody's got the best intention of wanting to help people, but they don't live your life. They don't live your journey. They haven't had your experiences. So nobody can possibly tell you how long it's going to take you to heal, how much, where you need to heal, what you need to do, how you feel inside. This is for you, and this is where the yin comes in, because what you're trying to do is to bring that focus back into your body and see where it needs to be released. Things like yin yoga, qigong, just sort of walking but listening rather than actually having music and that going on. All the types of exercise that we do to help release, but on a very, very gentle layer, that we're bringing ourselves back into the present moment, feeling where in our body, where within our minds we need to release that. Because when we get into a very yang state of mind and we're too much in our minds of what's going on, what happens is we're not allowing the thoughts of how it's happening. All we can see is, this is happening to me, this is happening to me, oh my God, why is it happening to me? Instead of like, right, okay, this has happened to me. Where do I feel it in my body the most? Where can I release this the most first? Where can I look at first? And everybody's journey in healing is different. Everybody's process is different. So with that, I wish you the most blessings of weekend. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Blessings be.